See, this ain't nothing that you used to. Out of the ordinary and usual. You gotta have a mind state like I'm so great. Can't nobody do it like you do. Miraculous, phenomenal. And ain't nobody in here stopping you. Show no love. 'Cause you what's up? Look yourself in the mirror like what the damn, I look good. Can't nobody freaking like I could. Hey, okay, I got a little fat butt. My shorty said that he like it like that. I'm happy. Another me that another can be. See, I'm so outstanding. Don't care if you can't stand me. Sitting on top of the world like Brandy. What's good, YouTube? What is good? How y'all feeling today? What is today? Wednesday? Hump day? Hump day? Hump day? Shit. What's good? What's good? I figure I come on here and show my face and let y'all know that I'm alive. I'm here. I'm here. I'm a little bit queer. So what is it? September, what is it? Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. A day of our Lord 2025. Thought I'd jump in the algorithm because it's been a minute. Strep throat has had me down. I never completely lost my voice though. I just did I bring my lighter down here? I sure enough did. I never completely lost my voice. I was just ran down, y'all. I was just I don't care. I don't see it. I don't I don't I don't care. I don't want to, I don't want to eat. I don't want to blink. I don't want to it was very much touch and go. And when you sick, you feel the worst. You feel down in the dumps and depressed, and you feel like, what the fuck? Nobody cares. I mean, people care for me, but the people that you want to care don't ever care. So, I came on here to rant and to gloat just a wee bit. Ranting and gloating don't really go together, but here we are. Here we are nonetheless. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Sierra Queen Penn Clark, and I am coming from the true crime community, Crama, all the things, right? And don't forget to like this video on your way in because it helps me out in the algorithm, you guys. I hate to say it. I hate to sound like a YouTuber right now, but it really helps me out in the algorithm. Okay? It lets me know that you feel what I'm saying. That we on the same wavelength here, you dig? And if you don't mind, if you dig the vibe and the spontaneity of me popping up whenever the fuck I feel like it, go on and subscribe and turn on all your notifications. And don't forget to share this stream, baby. Because if you share the stream, then more people will discover me and more people can kick it with us. And then the party just get bigger and bigger, you feel? Now, I see we still got 1K. Let's start there first. I see we still got 1K subscribers. We are 1K venters deep. And I appreciate that so much. I thought if I didn't automatically jump into the celebration of the 1K, then I would be like at 999 or 998, or it would just go down. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. Y'all are here, and I love it. So we're definitely going to do that 1K celebration soon. I just wanted to come on here and just talk. So where did we leave off at? I had the strep throat. When did I catch the strep throat? Oh, let's see. It was, I've been on for a week, maybe the week before the last week of August. Whatever week that was. Second to the last week of August, that Monday or Tuesday, but I didn't feel the shit until Thursday, Friday. I think I felt it Thursday, and then me and Zion both felt it Friday. And then Saturday, I was like, what the fuck? And then Sunday, I was like, hello, urgent care. How you doing? So I went to the good old urgent care. Shout out to Velocity Care. You know what I'm saying? Electric Road, Roanoke, Virginia. Shout out, shout out. Y'all did y'all big ones. Y'all gave me some antibiotics and y'all ran y'all little cultures, and I appreciate the staff and the doctors there. Y'all always give speedy service, and ain't no better healthcare than Carillion. Okay. So after I went to the Velocity Care, urgent care, I started taking the antibiotics, and I was feeling better, like the sore throat went away, and the redness and the swollenness of my lymph nodes was going down, right? And I was like, okay, maybe it's working, we good, we good, we good. And then Zion, he never got as sick as I did, thank God. He never had the strep, thank God, because you know how any little bug send me into. I was, child, when I tell you, I I have PTSD from the hospital last year. When I tell you I got to go, I have a bug out bag and a hospital. Let's get the fuck to the hospital bag. Like I am ready for the shits. Like I am ready to throw some shit together and pew, or dial them numbers and get my baby. I don't give a fuck if I'm worm food. You know what I'm saying? Like I really wasn't worried about me. It is what it is with me. But with him, he brand new. You know what I'm saying? He still got uh a lot of life ahead of him and things. So I try to keep him as healthy as I can, right? So let's see. After the antibiotics, then started taking the antibiotics. Zion wasn't as sick as me. And it's not like we hang out like in close proximity. He's always downstairs on the game, and I'm always upstairs messing around on the computer or watching TV. But for real, I've been asleep, y'all. I've been missing so much tea. That's why I titled it. I need y'all to tell me what's the tea, like what's been going on. Um, a lot of Jones has been going live a lot lately. I've been in the chat in Jones's. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's the only content creator I've been catching really is Jones. And I think I caught Granny's watching yesterday when I was in the shower, or last night sometimes, and then I caught a little bit of her this morning. This morning was funny as fuck, by the way. I think that whole like when it's, I don't know if Queen is down. I don't know what happened to why Queen wasn't live, but because I, like I said, I've been in and out of sleep, so I hadn't been following the tea. But um I like seeing like Granny and Jay for Justice and Cluminati. No matter how you feel about Cluminati, I don't have no horse in the race, guys. Racist or not, sometimes she's funny, sometimes it's whatever. I don't really have no opinion. Um, but it was fun this morning just seeing them all like kick it and laugh and have a good time, and Kiki and just talk. And even though they was having technical difficulties, it still made it funny for me, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I watched the whole stream this morning, and last night when I was in the shower, B Tim and Granny's watching was on. Granny's watching, and that was copacetic too. I'm a big B Tim fan, even though he's probably not a fan of mine no more. But it's all good. Because he could probably see me and Jones and the more. She know how they go. Why is it? Why is it that like as soon as I jump in somebody else's chat, it's like Sierra must not support Queen B no more. I ain't never say that. Don't let these people talk your ear off, Queen. I ain't say that. I just, right is wrong is wrong, real is real. Like it's either real or fake, and we all can be a little bit of both. So it's equal opportunity judgment over here, right? Whew, child. Now, I could have took this opportunity. I have some very interesting thumbnails in the making, by the way. Very interesting thumbnails, very interesting screenshots. Just sitting also patiently in my archives, and I'm just gonna hold them. I'm just gonna hold them for the time period. I'm not gonna release anything right now. Well, some set of screenshots is on confidence, and then some I found myself. So you know, take a non-related to Queen Bee and Johnson. Let's not mix that tea up. That's two different teas, okay? Let's not cross contaminate the tea, okay? But I had a little time before the bus got here, and I figured I'd hop on here and see what was going on, or just talk y'all guys ear off. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see what else been going on. Johnson made some good points in her last live. She is, she is thorough when it comes to crossing them T's and dotting them I's. You know what I mean? I give it to her. When she got a point to prove, damn it, she proved it. She proved it. She definitely proved it. And you know, I downloaded Rumble so I can keep up with the T over there on Rumble because Queen Bee was going over to Rumble. And I was like, fuck, everybody on Rumble? So I downloaded the daggone Rumble, y'all. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Rumble, but I might. If I have a drunk ass, maybe I'll put some of my drunk ass streams on Rumble instead of on here. But I'm definitely gonna have the 1K here. And maybe I'll can you simultaneously, did I say that right? Can you simultaneously stream on YouTube and on Rumble at the same time? Is that a thing? Because I know people be doing like the OBS and the restream and all the shit, but I just want to know, like, can you do a two-pronged live in case in case I piss off YouTube over here? I'm still live on Rumble. Oh yeah, you know, because the more you do this, the more comfortable you get with it, right? So, what else? Let's see. I still have some curated lives I haven't done yet because I just haven't felt like it. Been sick, strep throat, blah blah blah. And but they're still up. And is that my washing machine? They still up, and I still got my notes. Um, and all my research together and lined up, and my videos are already set aside for it. Actually, I need to make a whole playlist um for that live, like a private playlist, so I can get to it real quick, and I'll have everything in one jump. I really need to do that, but I just haven't. I hadn't been on the computer in a few days because when I was sick, when I was really sick, which wasn't that long ago, because I think what's today? Wednesday, Tuesday. It was either Monday or Tuesday. No, Monday was probably the worst day. Whatever day I went to the ER was the worst day. Because I was like, here we go again. I was on some DMX shit that day. I'm still on some DMX shit. And if you notice my thumbnail, I'm back on my bullshit again, guys. Don't y'all love it when I get back on my bullshit? I'm back on my rants and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you hadn't read the thumbnail, it says "Kiss My Black Beep." And the reason it said that is because as we get older, you know, let's have a little chit chat. Let's have a little chin wag, shall we? As you get older, you start to not give a fuck less and less. And I don't know if this is the thing. I'm gonna use y'all as a therapist today. Okay, y'all gonna be my therapist. To the two people in the building, thank you for being here. But y'all gonna be my therapist today. So let me kick up my feet, and we're gonna pretend like we in the therapist chair. And because I was too sick to even figure out, where Lori is at. If you don't know, Lori is my therapist. Shout out to Lori Weinstead, the best therapist in Roanoke, Virginia. Hopefully she's still around because I might need you, Lori. I really might. I really I really might need you to hold back this little gangster inside me, and calm my mind down and give me a perspective. But until then, maybe some of these viewers and subs can just be a listening ear. I don't want y'all to give me no advice. I know y'all ain't in no position to give advice, and I ain't asking you to give me advice. Okay? I'm just asking you to listen. Okay? And the reason why I want you to listen is because um, you know, whew, things have been thinking. Now, how did I get the strep throat? You may ask. How did I get the strep throat? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Um, the throuple, the other two in the throuple came over. Chris and Tasha. They came over for like 5 minutes. Okay, and they came over on Monday or Tuesday of whatever week I was exposed to it, and we didn't even know it was strep throat. We just thought sore throat, change of weather, it's getting cooler outside, pollen, whatever the fuck, right? No big deal. So I was like, well, we ain't gonna, it's not like we gonna be smashed. They just coming to get, cause look, I went to Dollar Tree, right? I went to Dollar Tree and cause I felt like, me and Tasha didn't get a chance to bond. I mean, we bonded a little bit, on the sexual side of things, not to get no TMI. Mom, turn this off if you listening. Okay, you might not want to know this part, but hey. So we bonded a little bit on that side of things, but as far as like mentally and emotionally, we really hadn't bonded. So I was like, well, and I got to thinking like, well, I wonder what she would look cute in, or I wonder, I was just, brainstorming of what to get her or what to do or how to finesse, because it's been a while since I've dated a woman, and it's been a while since I've uh courted a woman, or even, it's been a while. Not that I've lost any skills. Don't get it twisted, ladies. Don't get that twisted. I had lost not one damn skill, okay? This mouth still ruthless on these streets and in them sheets. Don't get it twisted, all right? But, when it comes to like, swag and, being all romantic and shit with a female, a little rusty. So I was like, when I go to Dollar Tree, I was like, I know I had to get some Hennessy because I wanted to bond with them. Like, I wanted us to have a few drinks, and I wanted us to like let our hair down and them to be relaxed and nobody be nervous or nothing be awkward, and or get it all out on the table and, relax or whatever. And I figured I'd pick her up some whatnots and knickknacks and things from the Dollar Tree, because I'm obsessed with Dollar Tree, y'all. Like, I watch so many Dollar Tree shorts and videos on YouTube. That's just like my spot. And if I was making sidetrack, if I was making squirrel, all right, if I was making bread, like for real, like if I was making bread, like I would probably, that would probably be my number one store. I would probably go, especially if I had enough bread to where I had like a better car that doesn't overheat, and I would Whoa, that's a big ass cat. Okay, really squirrel. But I would probably I got the window open. I'm looking out for the bus. He ain't even out of school yet. Last bell ain't even rung yet, but I'm down here washing sheets and shit. That's some witchy shit going on in the background. Don't worry about it, okay? We're doing two things at one time. We're doing three things at one time, okay? So I was like, Dad, I was like, if I was rich and I was balling, right? Not rich, but if I, better position in life, okay? And and I had, better car and everything, and I felt like I could waste the gas on a good Saturday or a good Friday or whenever the money came in. I would go to all the Dollar Trees. I go to the one on Hirschberger, I go to the one on Wilson Road, and I go to the one down in Hollins. You know what I'm saying? And I'd probably even go to the one in Vinton too. I go to all of them, make sure I get all the viral stuff and all the things, right? So I was at Dollar Tree and I was like, well, what am I gonna get her? And then I saw like a hair clip and some different hair clips, like a banana clip and then other hair clips. They're like glittery. Cause I figured this is my train of thought. I'm like, well, she works at Wendy's, right? And I was like, well, if she works at Wendy's, soft docs, you don't know which Wendy's. Okay, calm down. So she works at Wendy's. I was like, she's gonna have to have her hair up, right? Now, if she's not gonna have her hair up, she needs a banana clip. And I was like, well, what if hair falls? She don't want the hair to fall in her face, even though she got a cat hat on. She might need to pin the extra hairs up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she do. I mean, that's what I would do. I'm a black woman, so I don't know. Whatever. So I was like, let me get some clips and not the banana clip. Let me get a banana clip and some clips, like some snap, for the little hairs. And so I got some, and it was like this lavender color because she's kind of tan. Like she tan really good, and she got these blue eyes and ginger hair, right? And I figured the lavender would look really good with her skin tone. I don't know who I thought I was. I was trying to be a stylist or something. I don't know. I just thought it looked good, right? So I got all these little knickknacks and I got like some mascara and some other shit that I just threw in there that I didn't know if she wanted, but I just threw that in there. Oh, and then I got some not Starbucks, Starburst drinks, zero sugar, right? I didn't get all the flavors, but I got the ones I thought she liked based on which Starburst she was putting in her mouth. This is how much thought I put into it, right? So I was doing that, and then after I didn't even wrap it up. I didn't even make it like a big deal. It wasn't nothing serious. It's fucking Dollar Tree. Nobody cares, right? So I left it in the Dollar Tree bag. Boom. Then when she came over for the 5 minutes that I caught strep throat, I gave it to her, and I think I had threw in some like deodorant or something for the dude and for Chris. And so, that was my nice gesture. Like, look, I'm cool. Look, you know, we can do stuff, or you might like it, or whatever, whatever. But then after I thought about it, and after she saw it, and after she got it, I was like, oh fuck, because she's standing there in front of me, and she's got on her whole, Nightmare Before Christmas get up, and she's holding Jack the Skeleton. I'm like, this bitch don't like lavender. She like black gothic shit. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And I was like, okay, fumble the bag, but you can have it anyway. Whatever. Next time I'll get it right next time. You know. And then they went home. They called. Everything was copacetic. And then I got sicker and sicker. And the funny thing about no, what alarm is this? Oh, okay, that's the bus alarm. So the thing about I'm gonna squirrel a lot, okay? Okay, just know that. I'm gonna squirrel a lot, okay? Just like the video and just ride with me for a minute. Just be the therapist, okay? Subscribe, turn on the notification, share all that shit. Okay. So uh so after sorry, I gotta clear my notifications here. So after all that, I started to get sicker. The strep throat and all the things started to seep in, and I don't know what it is about getting sick, but the same thing happened when my son got sick. My son got sick, and I started to notice who my real friends were and who the people who really cared were, right? And it, and then when he got better, I noticed who really cared too. Because a lot of people came around when he was sick. When I was in and out the hospital or at the hospital, being at the hospital, a lot of people gravitated towards me, understandably, I guess, and offered their prayers and everything. And I appreciated that, right? But then after the prayers were answered and my son, thank God, got better, some of those people dwindled away. Okay. I don't know why. They just did. Maybe for their own personal reasons. I ain't gonna name drop. So, same thing with this. Except for it was my turn to get sick. So I started getting sicker and sicker and weaker and weaker. And I'm diabetic, right? So if you know anything about diabetes, if you're having trouble keeping food down and eating and liquids, then your numbers get all crazy and you feel worse. It makes everything worse. So I I was, trying to get rest and be calm and things, and I started noticing that the throuple I was in, the couple I was with, even though they were sick too, you know, it's not like back in the day where you gotta get a carrier pigeon to deliver a message and shit. Like we live in 2025 where we can video call all day long, we can chat all day long if we want to. We could take the in a way I kind of felt like getting sick was almost like a blessing because it kind of stopped us with the freaky shit. Like it kind of stopped the sex part of it, right? And it kind of like thought it would have been a good opportunity for us to get to know each other, like intellectually and emotionally, and likes and dislikes and conversations and laughs and things. But no, that's not what the fuck happened. That's not what happened at all. I ain't even gonna hold you. What happened was that I had to battle the sickness alone. I had to struggle alone. I had to worry about whether I was going to make it alone and also be paranoid and scared and keeping an alert out for my son and his symptoms to make sure he stayed of mental awareness and that he wasn't mentally declining, right? Um, and I was keeping track with both of our um, doses of medication, both, Mucinex, Tylenol, temperature checks. I was writing everything down in my notes app, keeping up with it. Being extra anal about everything, washing hands, cleaning the house. I even cleaned the house sick, even though Sassy Butt was, she was she was damn near cussing me out because I was up here cleaning. Because I was like, let me just clean, let me just get these germs out of here, open a window and sage, and let me just do this, and then everything will be better. It's not too congested. I'm a witch, so I go right to fixing the problem with like nature and cleaning and whatever and getting trash out, getting just. And I wanted to wash the sheets too, but I was like, long as I wash the sofa covers and stuff, something that he uses, then I can do mine later. And I'm just now getting to washing my sheets. But that's not the only reason we're washing the sheets today. Okay. So so I started to notice that you know throughout this relationship, when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to get like good morning, a good morning text. You're supposed to get how's your midway through the day, if they get a lunch break or whatever, you're supposed to get a how's your day going, babe? You going good? Like what's up? What you eat? You eat something today? Kind of check in, and then if you get busy from the middle of the day to the evening or the night, then you know you can let me get some water and pop this cough drop real quick. I'm getting scratchy. About to turn into DMX. Hold up. So I was like, now, disclaimer, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. As you can tell, as you can see, as you can tell, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real because some things I go through might help somebody else younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Might help somebody else that's thinking about being polyamorous or being in this type of lifestyle. So trial and error is cool with me, no matter how foolish it make me look or whatever. I'm gonna lay it all out there because it's just what's real. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to impress nobody on this internet. I really ain't. I ain't, if I was trying to impress somebody, I wouldn't be doing this, right? I'd be doing curated topics and going over true crime cases and grifting for vacations. But that's neither here nor there. So I started noticing, and then where was I at? And then if you get busy throughout the rest of the evening and afternoon, before you go to sleep at night, you wanna talk to your bae, and be like, good night. I hope you sleep well. And I was like, days started going by. I was sick, in my feelings, and started to feel neglected. And days started going by where my supposedly significant others, supposedly, um, wasn't communicating with me, wasn't reaching out, wasn't checking on me. And if they did, it was few and far between, you know? And you start to go through mental gymnastics when these things happen. You go, okay, well, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I should act like I don't care. So I went that route for a while. And then I was like, well, maybe I should not act like I don't care, because if I act like I don't care, then they'll think I don't care, and then no one will know how I really feel. So let me express how I really feel and how I'm feeling left out and how I'm feeling whatever, right? And that didn't work, and then we had several phone calls, with Sassy, but all of us kikiing and having a good after school special while I was feeling sick, and that wasn't working either, you know. So then I was like, oh, okay, so y'all really want the old Sierra to come back, like y'all y'all really want y'all are really pushing the limits here, okay? And I ain't gonna hold you. Like we had a blowout. You know what I'm saying? We had a blowout. We crashed out. Whatever you want to call it. And every time I try, like I'll tell him, like this ain't working. This ain't working. I'm not having fun no more. This ain't working. I feel left out. And then he want to gaslight me like, oh no, it's not like that. Then what the fuck is it like? Do I not have two eyes and two ears? You know? And the dynamic between me and her is I was dating him, thinking it was solo, just him, right? I was dating him and I was assuming that my boyfriend had a roommate and that the roommate was a dude, okay? So I'm thinking he was just living with some bachelor pad, living with some homeboys, whatever. But then, I did a little Facebook detective work, as y'all call it, sleuthing, whatever. As true crime people call it sleuthing, I call it being nosy. So I was being nosy, and that's how I found the wife. Like I said, I called, the restaurant phone. Shout out to Cheddar's. Thank you very much. Y'all are excellent staff and waitresses. Make sure if you are dining at Cheddar's, please tip your waitress or waiter. They work tirelessly to please the customers, and I expect the tips to increase expeditiously for their lovely assistance in my fuckery. So thank you, Cheddar's. Thank you, thank you. So Cheddar's got her on the phone, and because I was Meryl Streep for a little while. Cheddar's got her on the phone, and I explained to her who I was. I was not combative. Okay, I was not mean. I was talking to her just like I'm talking to you right now. Hey, what's up? My name is Sierra Clark. This has been happening for the past 3 months. I didn't know this, that, and the third. Because I had talked to him prior. He told me where they were eating at and yada, yada, yada. And that he had a wife, right? So she get an attitude with me on the Cheddar's phone. Don't you call this phone again. I suggest you have some common sense. We're out to eat with our daughter. Very much like I could feel her neck jiving and jerking on the other end of the phone. And I was like, damn, bitch, you sound more black than me. So fuck? Like you sound like you want to fight. Like if I would have showed up at Cheddar's, it would have been on and popping. And I even asked her that, like when I met her face to face, I was like, what would have happened if I showed up at Cheddar's? And she was like, well, you didn't. And that was probably a good thing. I was like, uh-huh. All right. So fast forward to about, and everything was cool, like, with the sex and everything was great. But I always felt like she was in some kind of competition, right? Because, here's an example. After the threesome, right? We're all laying in my bed and we're watching Sinners. They're half asleep, you know. They're half asleep, but I'm up because I've been smoking blunts, right? So I'm up and I'm watching Sinners. I watch it every time it's on. You know what I'm saying? I love that movie. And I'm watching Sinners, and I'm just, how you, and he's in the middle, and she's on my normal side of the bed next to the nightstand, right? And he's in the middle, and I'm on the far side next to my closet, right? And she's laying on her left side, I'm on my left side, and he's like on his back. Well, I'm just enjoying the movie. I'm not not on him. I'm not touching him or nothing. I'm just looking at the movie, just sitting there, minding my business, just trying to get comfortable. And in the quietness and the stillness of the movie playing in the darkness, right? Um, he starts to reach for me in his half sleepness, right? He's reaching over for me. Like, like with his, let me give you a directional, because some people are directionally challenged. So let me give you a directional thing. Okay. So he's starting to reach over with his right hand. He's reaching over, feeling in between my thighs. Okay. And he's reaching over at me. And it's sweet. It's not, he not trying to start nothing. He just half sleep. He don't know. We both big girls. And it's dark in there. He don't know who he got in his hand. He don't know. He just happy. He just feel like a king. He just enjoying, whatever. So I'm watching the movie, but I glance over at Tasha to see if she's asleep. Tasha is cutting daggers she done turned all her head. She's laying on her left side, turned all the way over, ass facing him, right? Her ass and back is facing us. And she's then cocked her head all the way over to where she's looking over her shoulder, but the rest of where her head can't go, the rest of her eyes, her eyeballs and her pupils are cocked over, looking at where his hands are going, looking at, you know, what he doing. And I'm sitting there looking at her, and she don't even see me looking at her. I know I'm, maybe because I'm dark. I don't know. Maybe I disappeared in the darkness. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Black joke. I don't know. But I'm looking at her. I'm glancing at her. I'm looking. I'm thinking, why is she looking at him in his hand like that? Like she didn't even think to look at me in my face. She was too busy looking at what he was doing with his hand. And it wasn't in a look like, ooh, what are you doing? What are y'all getting into? It wasn't like that. It was like, you over there reaching for her. And I'm like, this is very peculiar. At first, I'm just like, it's the first night, this hasn't been a thing for maybe, what, 24 hours at that, 48 hours. So this is a fairly new concept, right? So maybe she just needs time to get it, adjusted, whatever. So I put it in the back of my mind, and I kind of just mentioned it to him, like, hey, I noticed this, I noticed that. Like, make sure she cool, like, make sure she is comfortable, make sure she know. And even with her here, after the fact, I didn't get to sleep good because I'm not used to people sleeping in my bed, less on two of them, right? So I came down here to catch some Z's and watch Days of Our Lives and eat some breakfast, have some normalcy, right? Um, but she came down here to hang out. They both came down here to hang out with me that morning, and because Zion was still asleep upstairs, and they both came down here to hang out with me. And I looked her dead in her face, and I told her, I was like, look, I was like, I'm not gonna take him from you, yo. Like, it's not that type of situation. I'm not gonna take him from you. I'm not gonna convince him to be with me and leave you, or whatever kind of delusion is going on in your brain, or whatever kind of situation is going on in your head. The only thing I've said to them is that marriage means something sacred to me. And I would express to them that no, y'all are married, no matter what the situation is, because I don't know, I see it different. I don't know how to explain it. It's sacred to me. You know what I'm saying? When you promise to give yourself to someone till death do they part, in front of God, a courthouse, and some family members, it's a binding contract on multiple levels, and it should be respected as such, right? So I respected the marriage and I expected him to respect it too. And even if their marriage wasn't, they've only been married a year, but even if something happened and it didn't work out, I wouldn't say he would have to wash his hands of her or whatever. Like, I would still expect him to be involved with her grown kids or whatever, right? Whatever they're used to. And even if the situation flipped and he divorced her and married me, let's go totally the Lulu. But even if that was because you got to think of all possibilities, right? When you're in these situations, you got to think of everything. So I was thinking, even if that was a thing, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, bye, Tasha. I wasn't going to be like, see you in the next life. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to keep her a part of the family, a part of us, a part of whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to, because I don't just get rid of people like that. I don't do that. That's stupid. Right. So, we had a blowout and I felt like, okay, this is where the blowout started. Let's fast forward through all the first stuff, right? And the blowout was about, I was up here. I don't know if y'all know this, but transparency here. I'm a low income family, right? Food stamps, government housing, all of that, right? And I had to go to the food bank, for the last few weeks because things been tight with back to school. I don't know why I decided I was Miss Moneybags and I could just do all the back to school stuff myself and the cleaning and all the washing the clothes and making sure everything ready to go for the first of the year, for the first of the school year. And I just, and on top of that, wanted to get the Hennessy and all the things to bond with them too. So I had a lot going out more than coming in, right? Well, ain't nothing ever really coming in, but you know what I mean. If you pause, this would be a good moment to go ahead and if you want to fund the the shenanigans over here, the lifestyle of the low income. If you want to fund the cigarette fund, okay? If you want to keep me sane, there's my Cash App. If you don't use Cash App, of course, I also got PayPal now. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna flash the PayPal. I'm sorry, I'm giving y'all the tea. So, I've been going to the food banks and I've been struggling. And he's wanted these masks, these I don't know what type of masks they are. I don't know if they're like latex or what the material is, but these masks, right? And they're like skeletons and very much strangers at the door, very much horror, whatever. And they're masks. And they were like, his friend does them and they're like $25 each. And I snapped. I didn't kind of snap, and I don't even feel bad for snapping because I was like, hold the fuck up. I was like, how you got two women, bro? I'm struggling going to the food bank with strep throat and possible RSV and a stomach bug. I'm just naming all kinds of shit that I got. just breaking all the HIPAA laws, right? And how you got me struggling? Got 2 cigarettes to my name, and you want to buy a $25 mask? Like, shouldn't you, as the man of the situation, shouldn't you put on your big boy draws and make sure your women is good first? Like, that would be the manly thing to do if you're trying to be a provider and you trying to put smiles on our faces and you trying to feel good. You might want to make sure we straight first. I thought that's how that goes. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. I don't know. I didn't read Man Code or Man Law. I don't have that book. Jimmy never let me read it. He got the book, but I didn't read it. Okay. So Tasha in the background goes, "Oh, I pay rent too. So I don't never get to buy nothing for myself either." And I said, "Yeah, period." And I was getting hype and shit. I was like, finally, we bonding over something. I got really hype in my voice. And then the second thing to come out her mouth was, "But I want a mask too, and I want him to show me how to paint it, or I want him to paint me one, and I want one too." I snapped. I fucking snapped. And I don't even feel bad because I'm just like, God damn. Like, you gotta suck his dick every 5 words, bitch. It's like she always gotta, like, it's like it drives me insane. It's like she gotta prove to him that she like the better woman or most compatible because they like the same shit and she's interested into the same shit and they both drink Four Locos and whatever you eat, I eat the same things he eats. So if whatever, if you cooking for him, then I eat what he eats. So we just twins and we almost was in the same womb and shit. Like, oh God. Whoo. I'm just too independent for that shit. I'm too independent for that shit. I'm just way too independent for that. It just drives me bonkers. It drives me insane. I'm about to see if the bus is down the street. It was like 3:46. And if I don't see my baby, I'm going to have to get up on this phone. You know what I mean? But it'll take him a minute to get here. Is it a ladybug? Is that? Oh no, the ladybug is dead. No. We gotta have a feud. The ladybug is gone. But yeah, I went off because I don't like them pygmishas. Okay, I don't like the pygmishas. I don't like I mean, I know that's his wife, and I know that's her husband, but what is the competition about? Like, what is it? Like, what is the reason for the bullshit? Like, what? Like, either you in it or you not in it, and that's the thing. Like, why she was getting attitude. She was getting buck with me. She was getting buck with me in her tone and the way she said shit. And it's like, I slept with you, girl. Like, what's the problem? Like, what is the, like, I gave you gifts from the Dollar Tree. That's like my favorite place. Like, what? Like, you want me to go to the mall and get you something? Say that. If you want to be a little gold digger, be bougie and shit, say that. You want to play PJ? Say that. You want a Starbucks card? Say that. The fuck? Here come the boy. I mean, not that I would get it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she don't want it, either you want it or you don't want it. Now we're going to have talking code. But moral of the story is only get into polyamorous relationships if you're about that life. Because I'm about that life. And I'm definitely bisexual and polyamorous. And I know how it's supposed to go. And this ain't it. What up, man? How was school? I'm on live. Yeah. I'm gonna get off in a little bit because grandma about to come. I'm gonna go upstairs and I need you. Well, it's probably done now. Hold on, let me see if the wash is done because I was washing my sheets and I want to wash my pillows too. So a little witch tip here, guys, on the Yubatubas. Um, when you are in relationship turmoil, right, or when you've been fighting with your boo thing, here's some witchy advice. And usually this helps. It either helps to end the relationship or it helps to clear out negative energy. I wash my sheets because everything you feel is in your sheets, right? The sexual energy and the sadness and the depravity of the situation is also that energy is held in your sheets. So I feel like in order for, and plus I was sick too, so in order for me to feel better for physically, mentally, and emotionally, I have to cleanse these sheets. Of course with detergent, but I threw it in a little bit of salt in there too, just for the 1 2 1 2. Ain't got no sage. Um, I do need to put some tea tree oil on my sheets after um they get dry. That'd be nice. Some smell goods. It's always good to clean the energy. And I've saged my room like twice since this thing started. Now I know what y'all gonna say. I know what Team Rose is gonna say. She gonna be like, she over there, Sierra. What do you think was gonna happen? You dating a whole Satanist. You put all you. It's gonna take a whole lot to wash them demons out. I know what Team Rose over there thinking, but girl, I'm already on it. Okay, I'm gonna order me some Florida water, and shit, I might get me a singing bowl too. I don't know. Um, Matter of fact, since we mentioned Team Rose, we're gonna go grounding for a little bit. That might help too. I'm willing to try anything at this point. Cause I hate it. If y'all haven't noticed anything about me, just like when I was going through the bullshit with Jimmy, Dolly, and PJ. That sounds like more than two people, but it's not. But when I was going through the things with them, I always was like troubleshooting, trying to figure out where I went wrong and trying to get my equilibrium back together. So, in true Team Rose fashion, we're going to go grounded. We're going to stick our feet in the grass because A, I'm sick. B, there is a lot of shit going on in my personal life right now. As y'all can tell, what kind of bug is that? Lord have mercy. I can't do nothing. Excuse me, bug. Excuse me. I'm just trying to ground. Oh, I can't even ground. At least they cut the grass. They cut the grass, but now it's like little pieces of dead grass everywhere. I guess that don't hurt none. Dirt don't hurt, right? So, what? I'm just gonna stick my feet. I ain't even gotta. You want to go get my bowl and my cigarette? Don't you dare kill it. Don't, 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 don't. Don't you kill that bug. He is living his best life. He's fine. No, I'm about to save. No, don't do that. Don't kill him in front of me like that. No, because we're on YouTube and we got. Is he gonna be crazy? Is he? Oh God. Okay, kill it. 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 I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't know what that is. Kill it. Kill it. God didn't make that. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. I can't. I don't want to. Don't be a bitch on YouTube, Sierra. Don't be a punk bitch on YouTube. I'm going to my car. I'm leaving. Toodles. I'm gone. That thing was huge. Hey man, don't play with it. Like, just kill it. Don't torture it. Don't be stalking it. you, you don't stalk it. I think grandma said she coming, but before she pick up my brother from work, so Zion's approaching the bug. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh. Okay. All right. It is. It's like. Okay. Can you get my bowl? We need to have a funeral for the bug. Can you get my bowl and a cigarette, please? Thank you. Amazing Grace. I'm so sorry, bug. My son did that to you. I tried to save you, but you looked funny. Okay. Let's sit next to the corpse and amazing great. We're gonna have a whole funeral. Should we get some flowers for the buggy? This is the craziest life. I think I got a fever. I think I'm hot. I think I need some Tylenol. I'm hot. Whew, I'm hot. Whew. It's too much bugs out here. I can't do it. I'm not a nature girl. See, this is me when I'm grounding. I can't. Oh, maybe because Team Rose's like yard is all perfect, and she's in Maine, and it is a perfectly manicured yard, probably with pesticides or something natural to keep the buggies away, and it's perfectly green grass, and I'm over here in the ghetto, sleeping in the ghetto, thinking about all the homies passed away. So maybe that's a difference. Should we take a shot? No, we shouldn't. We should wait till our antibiotics are done. Ooh, I want to take a shot so bad. I do. I'm a probably get wasted. I'm gonna probably get what? Okay, let's think of a plan. Let's skip the therapy for just a second. Let's think of a plan. You got my bowl too? Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything in there? Go get my grinder. I got a lighter. Just go get my grinder. There might be something in there. He kind of look familiar. He kind of look familiar. Hey, Santa. Okay. What up? I ain't doing nothing. I'm being good. A little bit. Kinda. Hey, I can look. I'm not dead yet. Shit. I can look. Shit. Better get it right, get it tight. Y'all better get it right, get it tight, because I'll get up on this YouTuber and claim my independence like a motherfucker. I'll get up in here and be like, I'm single. Yes, I'm single. I ain't tripping on nothing. I'm sipping on something. And my homeboy said he got a bad bitch for me tonight. All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. Good son, good son. Ain't nothing. Well, a little bit in here.
Mom, I saw that you're watching Cousinet.
No, Castanet came on after TMZ. I wasn't watching his ass. It came on while I was. No. Don't put that on the YouTube. Kai, don't. Hey, Kai. Kai, no. Kai, I don't be looking. Kai too young for me. Kai too young. Oh, Kai, what's Kai from? Kai got a, Kevin Hart my age and my height. If I had to choose between Kevin Hart and Kai Cenat, I guess I'll go with Kevin Hart. I guess. Oh, God. Now that I'm sitting in the light, oh, this is very Team Rose. We are grounding and smoking pot. This is a very Team Rose experience. I was in Team Rose's chat the other day, and she did not say hi to me. She was on a rant. And I was like, damn. She must feel some type of way because I was in Lizzo's chat. Girl, get over it. I'm in everybody's chat. Get over it. Get over it. I don't want nobody stressed. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want my own ops stressed out. Shit. Come on, bug. Dang. I don't even want my own ops stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would consider PJ a ops, right? But I don't want her stressed out. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. I still want her to have a good birthday. Like, I ain't that cold hearted, but keep fucking with this throuple. I might be. I might keep fucking with this throuple. You might see me at the club with my crazy ass. They're gonna be like, is this Sierra? She ain't been to the club in like 10 years. What the fuck she doing here? That's what it's gonna give. My mama told me about the one time she was at the club and the Queen Pen was there. She saw it. That's what it's gonna be. I ain't gonna be dancing though, cause I'm just gonna be posted up in the corner. I'm not dancing. Y'all can't get me to do no Cupid shuffle or nothing, okay? Just putting that out there. I'm not dancing. I might dance a little bit. I don't know if I can hold it. I'm gonna try not to dance, okay? Oh god. What time is it? I'm gonna end it as soon as my mom texts me. As mom, if you listen to this and you text me that you on the way, I'll end it. I'm just gonna smoke a bowl. Duh, bugs, come on, man. Oh, we are having a funeral. I don't know why I'm complaining. Maybe they coming to the funeral. My bad. Uh, I forgot we was over here celebrating the life of the dearly departed moth. I think it's a moth, but I'm not sure. What does Rose be saying when she be doing stuff? Doobie 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 doo, doobie doo, doobie doobie doo da. Oh yeah. I came right in when Rose was talking about titties. I guess she was talking about Leanie's titties, and I don't even know why she was talking about Leanie's titties. I was like, how did Leanie's titties enter the chat? It's crazy. Usually it's my titties at the topic of conversation. Shit, now I got competition with Leanie's titties. Damn. Leanie according to Leanie, then out titty me. Ain't that crazy? I didn't think I could be out titty. I didn't think that was possible. But here we are. Here we are. Um, Fire in the hole. Smoke them if you got them. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me get this chair over here and prop y'all up a little bit so y'all can hear me. And I need to scoot it over so I can see. Let me put my brightness up a little bit. There we go. Now we feel more copacetic. That's better. So yeah, relationships are hard. Try having two at one time. Um, it's not impossible because I have for a shorter. Well, no, is it shorter or longer? It might have been longer because I think yeah, it's probably long. But it was never like a relationship. It was just like a thing, like not even a situationship. It was more like a friends with benefits polyamorous situation. Yeah, that's how you would say that. Um, but now it's like a relationship, and I feel like it's a joke.
Well, the child.
I know it's broke.
Y'all none of us saw.
I feel like you would think I would be able to like put y'all in my no, because then my shirt will block it, and I can't balance it right there.
Then just talk.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, I got it.
yeah, talk.
Okay, so I was talking about balancing. What are you?
Talk.
I am talking. I am talking. I am
No, talk.
talking.
You're good.
There's nothing
You're
but.
good.
I know.
It's,
I'm trying to get my train of
bro,
thought.
it's, bro, bro, it's only in the ants.
Yeah, it's an ant, but it was. in my personal space. I have personal. As long as my arm reach out, that's my bubble. I don't need nothing in my bubble, whether it's an ant, a moth, or Did you just sit that chair leg on that dead moth? And we was up here having the funeral. Oh, it's just so disrespectful. Ugh. So, what was I talking about? Relationships. Yeah. Um, this is not how it's supposed to go, guys. Okay. If you're going to be in a plural relationship, make sure all parties are genuinely into it. Okay. That's the first thing. Second thing, make sure there's individual attraction for each people, female and male. Make sure all directions there's individual traction from one to two to three, from one to three, from two and three. You know what I mean? Like, or even if it's four, I don't know how four would work, but make sure it's all individually even, right? Or if you're not comfortable with it and you're not ready for it, or you think it's too much for you, or in my case, my first go around with um Big Dick David, your daddy. Um, in that case, I was too hormonal. Okay, I was pregnant, hormonal, and postpartum, so I wasn't with it. We were more like friends, like you know what I mean, than all that. And them women would have driven me crazy. I could. Mm-mm. They drove me crazy for the little bit I knew them. You know what I mean? So, mm, absolutely not. I ain't never seen a car go through that way. I one time I did. What are you playing? You playing music? Mm, I have a copyright.
I don't think that's they can hear it.
I don't think so either. But
No,
fair use.
no, no.
I can hear it though. And also, no, let's scratch that. Not let's scratch the list. I know what I want to put first. First, how about everybody know where everybody exists? How about that? How about that? How about let's not hide shit to start with? How about that? That would have been a great start. Maybe that's why the shit not working. Cause his ass hide it. Wow. Took me a long time to get to that conclusion. Wow. I be dog. Is that why it stopped working? It's not me. It is not me. Oh, Kim was right. It is not me. It is not. It's the fact that it started with the lie. Oh, that's what it is. I knew it wasn't me. I knew. I just had to. I had to talk it out. I had to process it. Duh. That's why. That's why it's not. B dogs. Okay, B. Come on, bro. Go somewhere else. I'm not a flower. I'm covering my ears with my bonnet, and I'm gonna look like one of them baby's kids because mm-mm, I can't do all that buzzing in my ear. It just it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know how I dealt with it when I was little. Don't even ask. Yes, I grew up in the country. Yes. My dad had me amongst all them critters. Ugh. I ain't like it then. I don't like it now. I just played tough, for the moment. But as soon as I got home and I shut my door, don't be throwing rocks in cars and stuff. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
They're on those cars that are coming.
I see. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, don't fit the description. You know what I'm saying? Don't give nobody a reason to assume. Don't put yourself into position for someone to misconstrue a car being in the street and you throwing rocks in the street. How about that? How about that? Let's not have reasonable doubt. Okay, I'm in true crime, and all you need is reasonable doubt to convict or set someone free. Reasonable doubt. That's it. That's all you need to change a person's mind is reasonable doubt. Actually, that's a good channel name. Somebody need to come up with a channel called Reasonable Doubt. That's a good channel name right there. Hell yeah. Reasonable Doubt True Crime Podcast. See, that sounds good. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna put you in the timeout chair. I'm gonna pick you up and put you in the timeout chair with your big self. I don't even know what to say, y'all. I'm just frustrated. I'm ready to wild out. I'm trying to be an adult. I'm almost 40. I'm trying to hold my peace. I'm trying to not be reckless. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I know it's probably coming to an end, but they not gonna end it. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious that because many times I tried to end it, this shit didn't end. I'm gonna have to do it. Ain't that a bitch? I gotta wear the pants and have the dick in the relationship. God damn, it's too much. And like I said, like I've been telling everybody in my personal life, I was trying to do the honorable thing and get over certain people in certain situations in my past. Okay. And I'm trying to, put my mind on other things and let bygones be bygones and all that good stuff. Bygones be bygones. You see why I'm looking at you. I know, but you damn near to hit the house over there, bro. Come on now.
Going for the house.
Oh, don't go for nothing, because anything. Come on, just be regular. Do some jumping jacks or some push-ups or something. Come on, man. We ain't gonna do all that. We didn't come out here to do. I'm on live. You throwing rocks. It's not a good look, man. You gonna have one of them drama channels. Queen B gonna be reviewing me and shit. I don't want them to put me up there like Brittany J, bro. Come on. Now, if I fall asleep on the stream, then I do feel a little drowsy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel a little drowsy. Like I could nod off. I hit that bowl pretty hard. I could nod off. I could pull a Brittany J right now if I wanted to. If I really thought about it, I would. I need a pillow or something though. I can't. I don't know. I need my neck supported. Zion Garland, Jeremiah Clark. I'm gonna go full DMX on you. Yeah, just cause I love my niggas. I said, oh, nigga, nigga, hold on. So, what's the conclusion that I've come up with so far when it comes to my personal relationships? Nothing. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and when I'm done talking, just like Shula King said in that video I shared, sometimes you just gotta be done talking. And at some point I'm gonna be done talking. Okay. I don't know when that's gonna be. Shit, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be done talking. Hold you. I take that back. Hold up. We got an incoming message from the alpha. One second. Oh no, you straight. Alpha, you straight. I don't feel no way about that. You good. I don't know if you listening, but you good. You good. I was just, in my feels today because I just, sometimes a nigga get tired of trying. I'm gonna stop trying. That's what it is. Every time I was in a long term relationship, how I got in that long term relationship, I ain't never had to try for it. It just happened. I just got signed up, like somebody signed me up for T-ball or something, and I didn't even try out. I'm just on the team. This I feel like I signed up for. I feel like, you know, or maybe me and him signed up for it and we just dragging her along. I don't fucking know. Either way, it ain't working. And I don't know, when did this start. I'm gonna have to look and see what day, what month all this started. And I'm gonna give it a good 6 months. Then we might be close on 6 months. Maybe that's why my patience is running thin. I don't know. But I'm gonna give it a good college try. I'm gonna give it a good college try, so I can, say I did all I could do, and just it is what it is. And then they catch me fucking up with somebody over here, I'm gonna be like, what up? I ain't even gonna feel no type of way about it, cause if you know the queen pin, like I know the queen pin, I done had parties at my cribs before. Actually, I think I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna wash my face before my mom get here and grab all my paraphernalia. That was a good little grounding session. Thank you, Team Rose. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. Good on Team Rose. It really helped me clear my mind. I really got zen and everything. I got some sunlight. That was nice. What? These children. I only got one. Oh, God. Well, I'll tell you what. All you can do in this world is stay black and die. Well, stay black and stay alive, actually. That's the name of the game. It used to be stay black and die, but now it's stay black and stay alive. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay black and stay alive. And I'm going to keep being my happy, normal self. One little Satanist is not going to take a girl out the game, whether that be biological warfare, psychological warfare, or good old fashioned manipulation. Uh, I know how to take a licking and keep on ticking, right? But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate what the fuck am I talking about? I appreciate y'all listening to my bullshit, being here and being my therapist. I'm alive. Life be testing me, and I don't know what was in the background. I guess this is KSI. I don't even know. Um, but life be testing me, so uh, We got a 1K celebration coming up. I'm gonna try to get that scheduled and shared out. So if you get the link, whether it be the StreamYard link or the link for the actual live, just know you're invited. And I hope you can make it. I'll schedule it here soon. I'm thinking what is it? The week of the 12th. And I'm thinking either the 19th or the 20th of September for my 1K celebration. So I'm thinking actually the 19th because I like Friday nights better than I do Saturday nights. I don't know why. Friday nights just seem like it's more hype. I don't know. It used to be Saturday, but I'm more of a Friday girl now. So you know, ooh, my head itches. Oh my goodness. So definitely gonna do that 1K celebration, and hopefully before then I can get in this live I want to do about soulless humans. Ooh, spooky. I got this live about soulless humans I want to do, NPCs, clones, all the things. So look out for that. That'll be coming next, unless I got a bitch again. And I might have to bitch again. I don't know. And my mom is here. So without that being said, all right, I'm coming. With that being said, you know what I always say? Until the next time I pop up, or the next time I got something to say, you know what I always say? I holla, Dubai.